Iyanla Vanzant is mourning an unimaginable loss. The life coach and best-selling author announced the death of her youngest daughter, Nisa Vanzant, over the weekend. Iyanla's loved ones shared the tragic news with a brief Instagram message kindly requesting space to grieve, writing, "It is with great sorrow that we announce the transition of Nisa Vanzant, the youngest daughter of our beloved Iyanla Vanzant. We are asking for your prayers. Please respect the privacy of her and her family at this time. Thank you." Nisa was born in 1974. No further details surrounding her death were publicly available as of Monday. Her passing comes 20 years after the death of her older sister, Jemia, who died of colon cancer in 2003 at age 30. Iyanla spoke about her grief journey in an interview with MSNBC in 2022 and shared how she overcame her darkest moments from losing Jemia while also in the midst of divorce and financial trouble.
When my daughter passed and the grief was just so overwhelming, I was in the midst of my daughter passed. I was in the midst of a divorce. I had lost $1 million contract with a major publisher, and they wanted me to pay the money back. When they could have had the contract, it was pay the money back. That really took me off. And I got a pearl-handled pistol, and I was going to blow my brains out, literally. And I stopped to think, and I was like, okay, who's going to find me, and what is it going to look like? And I'm going through all of this. And I heard, from deep within, stop being dramatic. Stop it. Put that down. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to lay down and you're going to stay there till I tell you to get up. And that's what I did. I went to bed. For me, it was grief. That's what took me there. Grief, yeah. and sadness and sorrow and not having a consistent daily spiritual practice because I was so busy rushing around and doing so much and had fallen off my practice. After the initial shock and horrification, give yourself permission to have the initial shock and horrification of whatever the change is, a loss of job, a divorce, even a health crisis. Give yourself permission. I think what happens is we try to, push through it. No. Just don't buy real estate there. Stay there for a couple of hours, even a day or so. And then I promise you, it is one step at a time. One step at a time. And sometimes you'll fall over, and sometimes you'll stumble ahead, and sometimes you can barely get. It's one step at a time, and you may not know where that step is going to lead you.
Iyanla has written more than a dozen books and was the host of her own self-help talk show, Fix My Life, which aired on Oprah Winfrey's own network from 2012 to 2021. She grew a major social media following over the pandemic with her mindful meditation and breathing videos, and she explained to MSNBC last year why she believes it was her most unexpected and rewarding venture.
This stage right now, starting with the pandemic, when people really needed something, and they were more willing than ever to try anything. So I started with a daily exercise activity with people from all over the world, teaching them how to breathe, teaching them how to get still, giving them something to focus on. And I mean, 34 years in, I was still surprised by the response that I got. And it was called the antiviral message. I did it every day for 49 days during the shutdown. And then I went to once a week. So that to me was the greatest impact. Not the 19 books, not the television show. Well, the television show would be second. But in that moment, and the reason is because people were so willing.